And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just get
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture in the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And a win tonight means a 3-1 season series edge for them. You always look for that mental edge over opposing teams and that extra motivation over the long haul of an NBA season.
Hey, you play a team 4 times in the regular season, you develop a certain rivalry. I mean, you know them, they know you. You remember all of the little indiscretions and chippy plays that went on. This should be a good one here.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's House in at the 3 spot. So it's the Lakers now, following the shot by Chris Paul. Hibbert, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's the prodigy, defended by Paul. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
They double him with Jordan. It's Hibbert with the drive. Griffin with the steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Deep threats. That's the only way to describe these guys who have led the NBA in three-point percentage in the second half of the season. Freak number 1. The 4th spot held by Wesley Matthews.
For me, they've been 2 of the NBA's best three-point shooters over that period of time. No question about it. They just keep heating up.
Here's the prodigy. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Paul goes in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
The shot's good from the prodigy.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Paul dishes to Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jordan kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Tries again. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Bullard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's the prodigy, defended by Paul. In the corner, it's James. It's intercepted. Redick passes to Griffin. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers trail by 5. Here's the prodigy. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he makes the first. Johnson, he's checked in for Paul. Both free throws good from the prodigy.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Jordan the screen. House dishes to Johnson. Pass to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin kicks to Redick. And the Clippers miss again.
Rare you'll see him open look.
Passes it to the prodigy. Elbow shot. Here's LeBron. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Johnson kicks to Redick. Here's Griffin. Another miss by Griffin. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Brooklyn Nets.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
The shot by Redick, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's the prodigy. Buries the long-range jumper. The prodigy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here's James. You saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Exactly. Often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of the backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Pass to Jordan. He kicks it to Redick from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
Now here's Matthews. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Brooklyn. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Now here's Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's House. LeBron with some nice D.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here's the prodigy following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. The kick out to Matthews. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the prodigy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Griffin passes to Jordan, kicks it out to Johnson. And he's way off from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him, Greg. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Rodman. Jordan the screen. Johnson goes in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's the prodigy. The shot, no good. Clippers trail by 6. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Roberson, he's checked in for Matthews.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you, Greg. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 11. Down low. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Okidi. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And now just a 2-point Laker lead. Now Dang. 8 points his last outing. There's the pass to the prodigy. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. The prodigy's got 13 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Clippers shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Rebound by Williams. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Mahimi. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Clippers with the ball, trailing by 4. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
He hits both from the stripe. The Lakers on offense. Pass to the Prodigy. They set the pick. Johnson over to help. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. The Clippers, number 1.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
And he's good on the second.
He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The Lakers in the lead. 46 seconds left in the first. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Johnson's got 8. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 13. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Roberson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's the Prodigy. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by... And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace...
Expectations are good. I tried.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and Clark turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for Doc? I mean, he's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for. He's played the game, and he's a tremendous communicator.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
The Prodigy in at point guard. Roy Hibbert is out there with Randall. Then there's Andre Roberson. And it's James in at the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He had 40 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Matthews, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for the Clippers. House is checked in. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dishes to Hibbert. Goes up the baseline. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And here are the Clippers now. Paul outside. Inside. Griffin goes in. The Clippers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10. That free throw, no good. And the Lakers making a change here. Pass is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's the prodigy, defended by Paul. Bass can't get it to go.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Hibbert with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's the prodigy. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Paul dishes to Grant. Paul kicks to Redick. Plenty of space. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's the prodigy, defended by Paul. The prodigy passes to Hibbert. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Screened by Grant. And the wide open shot from Redick. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The prodigy passes to Hibbert. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Grant. House dishes to Paul. At the elbow, Griffin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Roy Hibbert picks one up. The Clippers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bullard's checked in. No good from the prodigy.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Paul kicks to Grant. Out left to the wing. Screened by Grant. Feeds it to House. Here's Griffin. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Lakers passing it around. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Grant. To the middle. It's tipped. And here comes House, leading the fast break. And Griffin scores. The assist by House. 6 points for Blake Griffin. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now the dish to House. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's James, and he uses both hands to jam it in. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
House kicks to Paul. Grant sets a screen for Paul. The feed to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Grant. And it's Paul penetrating. Off the left rim and out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The kick out to Matthews. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Reddick. No good from the Prodigy. The Clippers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Grant with the ball. Matthews covering. Grant the pass to Paul. From 17 feet out. Paul missing again. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. The Prodigy, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line.
What a night so far for the Prodigy. He's got 19 points and 6 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for James. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Paul. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Freak number 1. 4th, Blake Griffin.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting off, if not both of them.
Here's the Prodigy. 21 points in the game. He feeds it to Williams. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And it's Paul missing. Lakers leading by 3. The Prodigy passes to Matthews. Here is House. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Paul. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. The Prodigy passes to Bullard. Matthews, no one around him. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's 13 points for Wesley Matthews. Paul kicks to House. There's the screen. Right side, Jordan. He dishes it to House. Jordan, the screen. Stolen away. Down low. Passes to the Prodigy. Kicks it to Deng. Matthews passes to the Prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Out of hand on it. And stolen by Williams. Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Jordan. To the inside, Bullard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
some changes for the Lakers. And the first half is now in the...
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's House in at the 3. Pass to Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Offline with his 3.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Back to Matthews. To the paint. The prodigy passes to Matthews. He kicks to Randall. No one near James as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The drive by Paul. Here's Jordan and the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get. Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's the prodigy, defended by Paul. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The prodigy passes to Bullard. The pass to the prodigy. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here's Redick. Good D by LeBron. Lakers leading by 5. Deflects the pass. Paul with the steal. Griffin with it. He has 6. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Pass comes in for Bullard. And it's Dang in for Randall. And so House nails both of them. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. The tray. No good from the prodigy. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got 9 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Matthews goes in off the screen. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 15.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Pass to House for the tie. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
What's up a 3? It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by the Prodigy. And that one's good. Reddick's got 11 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
The Prodigy passes to LeBron. Outside Dang. They get the rebound. To the paint. Pass to the Prodigy. Dishes to Bass. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for LeBron. Grant, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Paul. A rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Jordan. And Griffin sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Some nice numbers in this one for Reddick. He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Hibbert with the screen. Here's the Prodigy. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jordan the screen. To the paint. Out to the wing. Grant kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Back to Grant. For the lead. Paul can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Back to Dang. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover. So valuable, especially for a guard. As we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Back to Williams. Here's the Prodigy. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Griffin a screen on Williams. Reddick dishes to Griffin. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That will be foul number 5 on him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Miami's checked in for the Lakers. That's good. Grant's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The Prodigy passes to Dang. Here's the Prodigy. Back to Dang. Down low. Here's the Prodigy. Plays it up and banks it in. The Prodigy's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Rodman sends a screen, and it's Johnson penetrating. Griffin can't get it to go in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 31, and he gets the bucket.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Okidi. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Clippers now. 7-point differential. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. Just 5 to shoot. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Griffin. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
The pass to the Prodigy. Feeds it to Robertson. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the dish to Mahinmi. From down in the low post, it goes. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Screen by Grant. Here's Rodman. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Williams passes to the Prodigy. The feed to Mahinmi. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for the Lakers. And here is Rodman. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
That doesn't go either for Griffin.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
On the wing, Williams. To the middle. Here's the Prodigy. Mahinmi kicks to Dang. Drilled from 11 feet out. Dang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of
Do you feel any pressure to keep the winning streak alive?
No. As basketball players, we're prepared for this kind of stuff. It's what we do. Streaks and pressure, that's for you all to talk about, not us.
You were a beast on the boards tonight. Was it frustrating that your teammates weren't pulling their weight?
Nah. We were all working hard out there. The ball just bounced my way a few extra times tonight. No need to read any more into that. Sheesh. Next question, please.
What does it mean to you to have clinched a playoff spot?
Easy question. All right, I'll tell you what it means. It means we're well on our way to winning that title, baby. And this is one check mark on that long road. But knowing that we're just a little bit closer, it's a good feeling, man. A good feeling. Woo!